From childhood squabbles to brushing elbows at the king's coronation, Prince William and Zara Tindall have a bond that might be closer to that of siblings than cousins. So could Zara be taking Prince Harry's place in William's life? Though Prince William had a close relationship with Queen Elizabeth II, insiders have claimed that Her Majesty much preferred Zara Tindall and her brother Peter Phillips to the future king. Elizabeth's alleged ambivalence towards William's father, King Charles III, in contrast to her favouritism of Zara's mum, Princess Anne, might have something to do with it. Royal expert Ingrid Seward told Fabulous Digital, "I think the Queen is closest to Zara and Peter as they were her first grandchildren and have always been the favourites. This apparent favouritism led to the Queen being mighty protective over Zara, especially when a cheeky William got out of line. William and Zara have always been close, as they have an age gap of just 1 year, but, like most children, they've also had some squabbles. Appearing in the documentary The Queen at 90, William recalled a moment during his childhood in which he incurred the wrath of his grandmother over his treatment of Zara. He and Peter were chasing Zara around Balmoral while she drove a go-kart, which resulted in her crashing into a lamppost. William said, "The lamppost came down and nearly squashed her, and I remember my grandmother being the first person out at Balmoral running across the lawn in her kilt. She came charging over and gave us the most almighty b***ing, and that sort of stuck in my mind from that moment on." When William was just 15, his mother, Princess Diana, was killed in a car crash in Paris at the age of 36.
We have all been trying to help William and Harry come to terms with the devastating loss that they and the rest of us have suffered.
William has been open about the impact of the loss on his mental health, telling GQ in 2017 that he felt he couldn't openly grieve for his mother. But throughout this difficult time, William was supported by Zara. Immediately after Diana died, Princess Anne travelled to Balmoral and offered her support to William and his now estranged brother, Prince Harry. She brought her daughter along, and Zara subsequently saw her cousin's grief firsthand. In the documentary Zara and Anne, Like Mother, Like Daughter, it was revealed that for many years William and Harry were Zara's closest cousins within the royal family. Accordingly, when Diana died, she grew even closer to the grieving brothers and tried her best to take their minds off their traumatic loss. Royal biographer Brian Huey explained, "Not long after Diana died, the Prince of Wales decided they should all go on a skiing holiday. Zara tried to sort of cheer them both up and throw snowballs, and they'd have a wrestle in the snow. She was a huge help, an enormous help to those two, and William in particular, I think, has always had a huge affection for Zara." While some royals have tried their best to cultivate careers away from the firm, Zara Tindall's career has been nothing short of a success. An acclaimed equestrian, she has been lauded for her sporting achievements. Prince William, Princess Catherine, and Princess Anne even appeared on Mike Tindall's podcast, The Good, the Bad and the Rugby in 2023, where William shared a sweet story about his cousin.
The only time I ever cried watching sport was when Zara won. I think it was the European Championship.
The prince was unable to make it to see his cousin's victory in person as he was camping in Exmoor at the time, but he still made it a point to watch.
We were all hustled around the phone watching it, and she was there, she was blubbing away, the flag was going up, and I was just like, I was in pieces. I was so proud.
Zara didn't marry a royal, instead falling for rugby player Mike Tindall. The couple said their I do's in July 2011, just 3 months after William and Catherine got married. The Tindalls' celebration might not have been the enormous production that William and Catherine's was, but it was definitely a party. William reportedly had the time of his life. According to a source who dished to Us Weekly, the prince eagerly took charge of a karaoke machine to sing Bon Jovi's Livin' on a Prayer and partied the night away. The source said he sang karaoke. Kate stayed down in front of the stage but clapped and cheered while he sang. It was amazing. Pretty much everyone stayed up all night. I don't even think Zara and Mike went to bed. They were too busy having fun with their friends. William has apparently also hit it off with Zara's husband, with sources telling The Telegraph that the former rugby player has become a surrogate brother to the prince. Royal commentator Dickie Arbiter explained that William's rapport with Zara had proven infectious for Mike. He told the publication, "We've seen this time and again in William and Mike's interactions. They're a proper family. They're not playing at it." There's always reportedly been a sprinkling of tension between Princess Anne and King Charles, over the latter not appointing his sister as godmother to either of his kids. No such bad blood exists between the siblings' respective children, however. Following the birth of his first child, Prince George, in 2013, William appointed Zara as the infant's godmother. In fact, she was the only royal William and Catherine had chosen for the role, with the couple eschewing tradition by simply looking to their closest friends as godparents.
Today they're picking 7 godparents rather than the 6 that everyone thought that would happen.
Zara Tindall is neither a working royal nor a princess, because her mother chose not to give her a title. Princess Anne explained to Vanity Fair, "I think it was probably easier for them, and I think most people would argue that there are downsides to having titles, so I think that was probably the right thing to do." Zara herself has said that she feels lucky that her mum never gave her a title, as it enabled her to have a more normal life. Prince William, however, has allegedly tried to give his cousin a bigger role within the royal family. In 2021, a source told New Idea that William was getting desperate as the number of working royals was diminishing. At the time, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had relocated to the US after giving up royal life, while William's uncle, Prince Andrew, had to step down due to his association with Jeffrey Epstein. William was apparently trying to convince Zara to take on a royal role to help shoulder the burden of duty. The insider told the publication, "She's still one of the most beloved members of the royal family in the public's eyes. Wills thinks Zara could be just the tonic to help solve his staffing problem in the years to come. Now he just has to convince her of that." Zara never did become a working royal, however. Part of the reason why William favours Zara over his other royal cousins lies in her loyalty. In Zara and Anne, like mother like daughter, royal commentator Victoria Arbiter explained that Zara understood William's need for loyalty like few others, saying, "For William in particular, trust is everything, so when you've got a cousin that understands what it is to be a member of the royal family, but they don't have the same pressures associated with it, they can be a tower of strength and support." It's Zara's loyalty and total dedication to her family that has made her such an asset to the cousins. Accordingly, the cousins and their kids are a close-knit unit. Princess Charlotte illustrated her close bond with cousin Mia when the two appeared at Christmas service in 2023. A fan offered Charlotte some flowers, but she sweetly told Mia that she could have them instead, proving that the pair have inherited their parents' down-to-earth sensibilities. Since Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior royals, Harry and William have been locked in a seemingly irreparable feud. This has been particularly difficult for Zara, as she once enjoyed a super loving relationship with Harry as well as William. In 2021, insiders told The Sun that Zara was stuck in the middle as she tried to play peacemaker between the brothers. Speaking to Express, body language expert Judy James argued that by King Charles's coronation, there appeared to be a notable distance between Zara and Harry. She told the publication, "Zara seemed to make no active effort to display affection for Harry, like their playful, loving hugs and whispers of old, but there was a point when they did at least appear to acknowledge each other." In 2024, it was reported that Zara was distancing herself further from Harry, suggesting that she had chosen a side in the feud. That year, Mike Tindall also appeared to make his allegiance resoundingly clear when he dismissed claims that he would be taking part in Harry's Invictus Games. In the wake of outlandish conspiracy theories surrounding Princess Catherine's disappearance in 2024, it was revealed that she had been diagnosed with cancer.
It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family.
The announcement came just several weeks after King Charles's cancer diagnosis. With both his wife and father being treated for cancer, Prince William needed all the support he could get. Thankfully, Zara was on hand to help the prince through yet another difficult period in his life. An insider told Us Weekly, Zara is also very close to Charles and has been a huge help to both him and William during his awful year. Zara has been a breath of fresh air. She's loved by the public as she's fun and unpretentious. Appearing at Royal Ascot 3 months after Catherine went public with her diagnosis, Zara was seen offering support to her cousin, asking him if he was okay. In a sweet gesture, Zara was also seen linking arms with William as the pair chatted during the sporting event, perhaps taking his mind off his personal struggles. With his relationship with Prince Harry in pieces, Prince William has sometimes come across as a lonely figure as he fulfills his royal duties without his brother by his side. Speaking to Fox News, royal author Christopher Anderson claimed that Princess Catherine was holding out hope that her husband would reconcile with his brother, saying, "Of course, Kate would like nothing better than to have the brothers kiss and make up. It would be one less cloud hanging over the royal family's head, but above all else, Kate is loyal to her husband." But in the absence of his brother, William does have a symbolic sibling in Zara. A source told Us Weekly, "She's kind of like the big sister William never had." It's a sentiment echoed by royal author Ingrid Seward, who told Hello that Zara has always been there to allow William embrace his lighter side, whilst offering the utmost support to her surrogate brother. She said in the interview, "She is very bright and intuitive about people, and she has the best of both worlds. She understands what royal life is like, but she can live her life as she chooses, without the pressure faced by more senior royals."